Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something pretty cool to share with you, especially if you've been thinking about getting into Amazon KDP or self-publishing, but you don't really know where to start. We're going to talk about a product called 322 Prompts for Would You Rather books. And trust me, if you've ever wanted to make fun books without spending weeks coming up with content, this one's worth hearing about. So first things first, let's talk about the idea behind it. Would You Rather books are those fun activity books filled with silly and creative questions like, would you rather be able to fly or turn invisible? They're popular with kids, families, classrooms, and honestly, even adults at parties. They've been selling for years, and people keep buying them because they're super interactive and entertaining. The problem is, writing a couple of these questions is easy, but writing 300 or more, that's a total headache. It takes forever, and you run out of ideas pretty quickly. That's where this product steps in. Instead of stressing yourself out writing all those prompts, you get 322 ready-made questions in one pack. It's basically like someone did all the boring work for you, and now you can just copy-paste and turn it into a book. No writer's block, no weeks of brainstorming, just grab the prompts, add them into your book design, and you're ready to publish. Now, let me be real for a second. There are a ton of done-for-you activity book packs out there, but most of them only give you around 50 to 100 prompts, and usually they're a mix of different things like puzzles or coloring pages. That's fine if you want variety, but they're not super focused. This pack is different because it's all about would you rather books. It's niche focused, and that makes it way easier to target people who are already looking for this kind of content. And honestly, the best part is how beginner-friendly it is. If you're just starting with KDP, one of the hardest things is figuring out what to actually put inside your book. A lot of beginners freeze at that step and give up. With this pack, you don't have to worry about content at all. It's literally copy-paste ready, which means you can focus on the fun parts like picking a design, creating a cover, and just hitting publish. Let's talk benefits because there are a lot. First, it saves you a ton of time. Like, seriously, imagine sitting down and writing over 300 unique questions from scratch. That could take you weeks or even months. With this, you get them instantly. Second, it's super easy to use. You don't need to be a writer or a designer. Third, it's scalable. With 322 prompts, you can split them into multiple books. Maybe theme them around kids, family, or even funny versions for teens or adults. That way, you can build a whole series and not just one book. And fourth, the demand for Would You Rather books isn't going away anytime soon. People always want new versions, so it's one of those evergreen niches that keeps selling year after year. Of course, no product is perfect, so let me quickly give you the pros and cons. Pros first. The biggest one is obvious. You get 322 prompts, which is way more than other packs. It's also niche-focused, so you don't get random filler content. It's also super beginner-friendly, which I think is a huge plus. On the con side, you'll still need to format your book and design a cover, so it's not a totally done-for-you product. And if you want your book to really stand out, you might want to add your own twist to the prompts, but honestly, those aren't deal breakers at all. Now, my personal take, I think this is honestly one of the best shortcuts if you're just starting out with KDP. I remember when I first tried making books, the hardest part for me was coming up with enough content to actually fill the pages. I'd sit there staring at a blank screen and it was frustrating. If I had a pack like this back then, I probably would have saved myself weeks of stress. I really like that it's focused on one profitable niche, and the fact that you can turn it into multiple books makes it feel like you're getting even more value. To put things into perspective, let's quickly compare it to other options. If you grab a regular KDP activity pack, you're usually getting 50 to 100 prompts mixed with puzzles or coloring stuff. That's fine, but it's not laser focused. If you grab a generic kids activity template, you'll get maybe less than 50 prompts, and they're pretty broad. This pack gives you 322, all in one niche, so honestly, it's just more bang for your buck. So, here's my final verdict. The 322 prompts for Would You Rather books is a solid product, especially for beginners who don't want to spend weeks writing content. It's time-saving, easy to use, scalable, and focused on a niche that actually sells. Yeah, you'll still need to do a bit of formatting and come up with a good cover, but the hardest part, which is the actual content, is already done for you. For me, that makes it highly recommended if you want to start publishing fun books on Amazon KDP. All right, that's my honest review. If you want to check it out for yourself, I've dropped a link in the description where you can get all the details. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you found this review helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future reviews. I'll see you in the next video.